Welcome to another episode of Writing Software Developers Portfolio. This is the third part. If you haven't seen the first or the second, it's in my channel and they look like this. So if you want the trip as well, the link is in the description. Make sure to click on it, and without wasting your time, let's get to LinkedIn and let's get it going. We're over on LinkedIn right now and we have a bit of time to kill because we have 10 portfolios, but let's not waste some time. That means we might be able to just look at more portfolios and be more detailed. So without wasting time, let's try to make this short as possible while still keeping the details, of course. And we're gonna start with Phenyo, as we're gonna go with an order, and our last person is Flash. Okay. Starting over with Phenyo, I love the background. I think it's captivating. It's nice to see, and yeah, it got someone's attention to look at it more. Not really sure about the navigation bar on top, but so far it seems like it's okay. And when I scroll down, I can see your projects right here. I get this one is the Rumify, but I think for more projects, try to put a picture of whatever it is and make it clear how you can access the project here. I see if I click here, let's see if it takes us there. While it's still loading, I guess these are the rest of the projects. They're still cool. Okay, currently working on, which is also like collapsed. It's not shown exactly as it is, which is a good thing. You don't want them to be overwhelmed with a lot of projects here unless they're interested to see what you are working on. And then those are the ones that are not hosted, so that's also good. The UI designs as well. Overall, it gets the job done. I think you could have put more pictures here that like try to portray what you're working on, just like the Rumify. Other than that, I think it's simple, clean, nothing much more. Love the animation on the background. Overall, nothing too hectic, so I'm inclined to give you a 6.5. I think we're gonna stick with the 6.5 here, right here. We're checking if this was working. Okay, seems like it is. I'm not here to judge projects, but to review portfolios. So I'm just gonna move to the next. We are moving to Sipho, more 60. Let's see. All right, I love the simplicity of it. I like how it just simple. I see who your name is, you're a software engineer, and then I can use this, which are very clear to see where is your work. So I will just click here as someone would, then it's gonna take you to the work. I see how it's displayed. I'm not a huge fan of this. When you hover over it, I see what it does, but in terms of this, I don't think I'm a huge fan of it. But I guess I see the work. I can click on it. It's taking me to the personal portfolio, and then this one also personal portfolio, so there is a bug there. Sipho, if you're watching this, please fix it. Rather put a link to the code itself so that someone can see your work like via the code, because this is taking me still to your portfolio and someone says you want to view the project, so that's not a good look. See the services you offer, that's also good. I would alternatively, okay, this is about you, and you already seen the about you here, so I think here it would be appropriate to have the skills and experience here and not really much of the work, so that you can actually see. So you have experience, so I would prioritize this and make this entire section is actually about my experience and skills and education, probably in like a timely a timeline kind of thing, or whatever style that you want to use. But yeah, I wouldn't put too much words here. It's a good professional photo, you graduating, and then I will just put like about you in terms of experience, skills and education, instead of putting it right all of this, because you've already told us who you are here. And work, go up and then move to your actual code instead of reviewing to the same portfolio, which is not a good look. Okay, this one is working, or is it because the other ones I pressed something wrong? No, it's still taking me here. So yeah, so based on that, I do like the design, especially up front here. And the only thing missing is contacting you, which is taking you here. But these links, I think you should also have them somewhere up here, so someone can easily see your stuff like GitHub, LinkedIn or whatever. So based off that, good portfolio, nothing too hectic, information is there. Based on the recommendations that I've made, I'm also gonna stick with giving you a 6.5. Okay, we're gonna move to Sandile. I hope I'm keeping it as short as possible while still giving you enough information. So that's what we're going for. Landing in here, Sandile, I like the homepage or the landing page. So It's pretty interesting. You can see a Sandile dev, software developer and whatnot. And the first thing that I'm gonna be able to do is see your project, which is a good thing. It's very good to put something like this so that I can just jump into your work as soon as I can, and I can use this additionally to navigate wherever I am. But I think most people will either click this or scroll. So we scroll, you see you're an obsessed developer. Wouldn't duplicate this. Okay, I can't scroll, so that means we have to use the C projects. I do the C project. Okay, that's an interesting way of actually showing them. This is pretty clean, I like it. Even the animation and has an on blare when you click on this one. Developer responsive utilizing React.js. Okay, this is nice, this is nice. A bit of like too much on the pictures being all over, but I can understand if it's a Showmax kind of thing, because it's like you are trying to duplicate what Showmax has, but I'll try to put it in a picture that is not too much. So that's the link to it. Okay, I see you. Let's see something that's maybe a bit more professional, so we see how you're showing it. Even here, I think the pictures are just overwhelming. Everything is way all over once you click in it, but it's displayed properly on the other side. So I would walk away from that and try to avoid that. Then there you have your contacts and about. So this is where you will put the about obsessed developer. But other than that, I like the landing page. I think you should still allow people to be able to scroll, because basically still the same information. The theme is nice, I like how it's shown. So I think I'm gonna be inclined to give you a 7 out of 10, purely based off you have C projects here, nice landing page, and I can easily access this to see your work, and I can also navigate here, and I left the theme when you land here. So I think a 7 out of 10 still will be fine. Other than that, try to move allow people to be able to scroll here. This you can still put it in about. I think about should be a separate. If I was gonna make it a separate. And yeah, I think also on the projects, don't make it like to be too overwhelming. The pictures are just all over, and then we no longer see them clearly, or what was actually happening there. So that's why you're gonna get a 7 out of 10, my guy. And we move to Khetho. I love the theme. Black and what's this? Might be colorblind, so don't judge me based off the colors I say, but I love the theme. They complement each other nicely. Firstly, you're on the home. I already see your developer, IT technician, and your name. Very good, straight to the point. Software developer who is in Gauteng. Cool. Professional photo might be not complementing way too much with the colors, but it is a presentable photo and it's not like looking way out of place, so I don't have a problem with that. You can see you're into development, database, IT support. You can rate should I need to, but that's fine. And the nice thing, straight up putting work, like straight up, there's your work. I already know who you are, what you deal with. I see your work right there and then. Let's see if I can be able to actually click on the work. You can see the technologies. Like, this is the simplicity that I like. It's simple, straightforward, but still cool, gets to the point. Like, this is it. Colors, see how it's portraying the projects. Clean, not too overwhelming. You can see the landing page, and then you can actually go to it. I would advise that this needs to be a button actually to click on it, so that you can be able, like, maybe go view project, or have it something here instead of like the sending message. You can have something like this as well here to actually click on it. It takes you to the project and navigate you to the project, instead of wanting me to have the link right there. So I come back here, and then that's gonna be it, straight to the point. What you do, your work. And then should I need to contact you, how would I contact you when I'm here? LinkedIn, GitHub, that is fine. Oh, you also have a theme. Okay, this is pretty clean actually. Everything just blends in very well. I like the simplicity of it. I can still send you a message and all of that. So the only thing that I had to say is make it have a button to say view project, or even have it up here, triangle left, view the project, just like you have this, because no one wants to copy links and paste, copy and paste. But this is pretty clean, gets to the point. I like it. I'm giving it a solid 8 out of 10. I love this. And I am aware that some of the people don't really agree with me in the comments based off the ratings that I give. but there's always some room for improvement. It's not necessarily a bad thing, so I think maybe some of you should also rate them in the comments as well, and I'm just giving it a review and based on what I've seen, and that's what my rating is purely based on. Remember, we are basing it off creativity, captivity, is it captivity or what, and hireability. So is it creative, is it personalized, does it scream uniqueness and all of that? So yeah, that's what I've discussed this on previous videos, but those are the things that we're using to rate. And this has been loading ever since I've started talking. I don't understand if it's my network or what, but that's gonna be a huge minus if it's not the network, cause it's like no one will want to wait this long to see. Okay, definitely not my network. Your tab is taking way too much to process, having way too much to process. You can see this one is already loaded and this is still loading, so not everyone is going to be that patient. Okay, kind of understand, maybe it's the HTML text that you put, which is really unique. Love this background of your surname, they're moving in the background. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. This is impressive, really impressive. I think the character, like personalizing it with the HTML text based off whatever that you wrote, is pretty sick. And then now Facebook having a background of blue, WhatsApp green, GitHub black as usual, LinkedIn blue. That's really nice. And then you can download the CV. Based off this, you're supposed to be way high, but the only thing that's gonna now bring you down is definitely the time it takes to load this. You scroll down to see who you are. Okay, not quite sure about the color you've chosen to do the overlay here, kind of messing up the picture a bit. I see you're trying to match up with the green. I think I would say tone it down a bit. And the about you, which is duplicated, I will put it in another separate tab. I mean, like it should be in a separate tab. I would love to just see this. Scroll down here, see your programming languages and design tools, and then straight up to your work, because this is mostly speaking about you here. This is your name, straight up to the point, which is really good. Then you want to scroll down, and when you scroll down, just want to see your work and what you do. The about me stuff, people are usually not interested in that. So yeah, even the pictures now are getting ruined because of the overlay. It's becoming a bit too much to actually see how your work really looks without the overlay, but the work is there and you have this to actually view the work, which is also good. Seems like your site and loading do take a bit of time. So I think that's the thing that, oh, you have tutorials because you're on YouTube, which is also good as well. That's good. I would put it definitely up there. But this was supposed to get like a 9 out of 10, man. This was definitely supposed to be up there, but the time it takes to load and might be a big minus for some people. I don't think everyone will be that patient to wait for it to load. So that's the main thing that's gonna make me actually minus a few points. And also the age and all of this thing not necessarily need to be there. They need to be in a separate tab with the about me. Then have straight up your work here, and then don't make it overlay too much. Maybe make it a bit dark. Other than that, the style is nice, man. Even have a sidebar, man. Here it's pretty clean. I love this. My final rating is gonna be a 7.5 out of 10. I really love this. I wanted to put it way up high, but the time it takes to load, I think everyone has seen how long it took for this to actually load. It's minusing a lot. I was gonna give you a 8.5. It was gonna be a 9 if this was on the other side, but now all of this and then it takes the time, so it's taken 1.5 points out of you. So now it is 7.5. But other than that, great work, man. This is really clean. It's characterized, personalized, and all of that. So yeah, this did load, so don't have bugs there. Don't wanna take another time making it load. And we're gonna go to Raymond. But while we're at that point, please remember we're at the road to 10k subs. So if you like this video, please make sure you like and subscribe. Road to 10k, absolutely free. If you like my videos and appreciate the things that I do, you can just hit that subscribe button and you'll see every time I drop. And let's move to Raymond now. Let's see, is it gonna take too much to load even on Raymond? No. Okay, Raymond. This This layout reminds me of the Knockout JS documentation. It looks exactly like this, a bit way outdated, but the color scheme, like having it out here and then nothing on the side. But other than that, let's get into it. Not really much of a fan of the colors. I feel the about me is duplicated, and you have the navigation bar here with project and a night mode. There we go. This looks much better. This looks way better. I would make this default and make the other one optional. This complements your picture and it's not too much. I think, if you're in the comments, please let me know which one you prefer between the two. I think this suits it way better and people would love to land on this one other than the white one. I don't know, but that's me. I would prefer that one. So I like this part, straight to the point, not too much. Your picture there, cool. I wouldn't put this. I would just put the projects right after that. Read more and all of these things. I wouldn't put it. I just put the projects straight after, or the skills. And if you scroll down, we see your project. This looks way much better, man. Because look, just look at it, the difference. This is much better. You can view your projects here, which do work, and the code, and they do not take that long to load, which is cool. There's your projects laid out perfectly. Everything is nice, and I'm gonna give you a 7.5 out of 10, and that's purely based off this, like as this. Just make it like this, man, and try to move this to the other side. Skills are shown very nicely here, and projects are also cool. Accessibility of information, let's see your LinkedIn, GitHub there, that's fine. 7.5 out of 10. Not way too much going on, but straight to the point. That's cool. And we're gonna move to the next one. Okay, Mswati, let's see yours. Mswati Shabalala, or is it Chabalala? Okay, that's a bit of a different design. All right. Okay, GitHub, and we can access this here. That's fine. Download resume, and these are pictures. How do we go from here? I'll click here, celebrating milestones. Okay, that's okay. But how we see your stuff now? Okay, that's the toolbar up there. Okay. The first thing I'm noticing is this needs to be a bit smoother, because you can see that if you put it up here, it's buggy. It just does this. So I would put it up there, and I would put like view project somewhere here. Like, what was the landing page? I forgot. Here, software engineer. Then I will put the project somewhere here and not put them up here. It's kind of hard to reach out to and assume where the stuff is. Very unique design. I haven't seen it before. Love to cool projects, and I'll visit projects here. Okay, they do work. Net vortex, so they do work. Is this yours? Yes. Okay, net vortex and all of that. So the projects are there, just a bit hard to find. And then these are your skills as well. Framework and the libraries, a bit of a different style, but I don't know, I'm torn in between. I don't know if I really like it like that, but I think it's unique and can keep someone in here for some time. So firstly, I think I did make the comments right. Try to smoothen this out so that it doesn't twerk and do this thing, and try to make it accessible for someone to just be able to see what's happening, because I thought I was supposed to click here up until I ended up onto something, and the icons are there, but I would like to keep like view projects here, just like that. Hire me, view project, something like that, so that you can actually be able to navigate or have it maybe somewhere here so it's really visible for the person. But other than that, this is really unique. I think it's clean. I'm gonna give you a 7 out of 10 because I'm really torn if I really like the design or not, but it's definitely unique. So great work, man. Please don't fight me in the comments and I say it's a 7 out of 10, because that's what I'm going with. All right, Mohamed. Simple, but I like simple stuff. So simple, Mohamed, building uniform. okay, DevOps and backend. Cool. I can see how I can contact you here, and here is clear. I can see the projects, technologies, wherever, can easily navigate, but I don't like navigating, so I like scrolling, exploring your journey. Straight up I can see front end and DevOps and all of this, education and experience. That's good. You have experience straight up of the top. Cool. And then I can see your technologies now, and I will know you are lying or not because I see what you've done there with your experience. Straight up projects as well, so the flow is very nice as well. These are the projects. You can visit site, see it is loading. So this is simple, but it gets the job done. Really straight up, and everything accessible here. You land on here, you can clearly go to the projects if you want. Oh, I haven't checked the theme. Has a theme. Still nice, simple design, but I really like it. There's nothing way too much going on, but it gets the job done, man. Yeah, gets the job done. 7.5 out of 10. Straight up, information is there. Everything is just simple, straightforward. You can access it, see what is done, experience all over here. I'm even inclined to give it a bit of the other 0.5 because the accessibility of information is just there, and just navigating, it's simple, nothing way too overwhelming. You can get straight to the point. But let's stick to the 7.5 out of 10. I was really inclined to give you an 8 though. We go to our last one, which is Flash Tech. Let's see what's the name. Flash Mzansi. Okay. Flash Mzansi, you don't have. Are you trying to hack me, my good sir? This is not working, and it's saying the connection is not private. It seems like your even if I say advanced, I really can't go to see, so I'm not gonna risk it. I don't want to be hacked, so we're gonna leave it as it is. So with that being said, thank you for watching. This was the last episode, and I'm gonna see you in about 3 to 6 months because people did request and people are loving this series. So let's keep it moving. 3 to 6 months, I'll see you then. And thanks for watching. Road to 10k subs by March, and yeah, I'll see you, man. Thanks for watching. Cheers.